How's it going, beautiful people? Smart Air back on your screen right now. So, as always, you want to get excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm not going to lie to you. God has, made everything possible, bro. You have to be excited and you have to thank God for everything. Every step of the way, you really have to thank God and have a heart of gratitude. And I can't overemphasize that, ladies and gentlemen. So, this is XRP right here, as always. We come on here, we do top-down analysis on different crypto asset, sometime forex related also. And if you're not part of the Telegram channel, the link is in the description. Do where to join so that you can actually see what we are doing, in the trading community. Very, very important. So let's talk about XRP right now. So remember, I made a video that was June. So right, I think that should be June. 3rd of June or so, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I posted a video, XRP going to $1 confirmed, and I'm going to put the screenshot right here so that you can use that as evidence. Very, very important. And fast forward a month later, you saw what XRP did, almost to what $1, and it gave a lot of people what significant gains in the market, and I can't overemphasize that. If you invested that, please your comment in the comment section. Very, very important. So this is exactly how you can analyze what different asset, with what pure price action, so that you can see where the market is going. And that's exactly what we did on this YouTube channel, and that is what we do right here. So you can definitely stick with us, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you don't mind, right? So we're about to analyze what's XRP again. Let's see what XRP is going, ladies and gentlemen. And mind you, we closed bearish. Last month we closed bearish, so you have to put that into consideration. Mind you, XRP is trading within the channel. If you don't know, this is the bearish candle closure, right? And this is on the monthly time frame. So XRP is kind of like trading within the channel, but let's see something, let's see something. So this is on a weekly time frame perspective right now. So as of the time I'm making this video, XRP is that's 50 cents. That's where XRP is currently trading at 50 cents right here. So I have a concern, and I'm going to highlight my concern right here. So my concern right now is this trend line that got broken. Let me go to the daily time frame. So this is the daily time frame right here. So with this daily time frame, you can actually see what XRP is doing. So remember, I always say this on this YouTube channel. If you're an OG of this YouTube channel, you should understand my bias on how I analyze the market. Very, very important. So I always say a trend line, we can bounce off trend line, and we can break through trend line. You get the point. So those are the two criteria, and those are the two scenarios that can happen. Trend line break or bounce off the trend line. So and that's analogy that I've been preaching, every now and then. So look at this thing right here. Trend line touch, trend line touch, trend line touch. That's the third point, fourth point of the trend line. So this trend line has held significantly for like 4 times in a row. So that's pretty massive, ladies and gentlemen. 4 times in a row is not a joke at all. It's not a joke at all. So you have to put that into consideration. So the fifth touch of the trend, and that's where the break happened, and that's where we're currently trading right now. That's exactly where we're currently trading. So it's pretty massive, ladies and gentlemen, and I can't overemphasize that. Pretty massive, right? So I feel, what do you think XRP is going to do? I want you to drop that in the comment section, but I'm going to give you my bias right here. So I feel XRP is still going to see some bearish momentum to the downside, to this zone right here. So I feel that's a very massive demand zone that people are going to be buying XRP. But put this into consideration. We still need to see somewhat bullish price action to the upside. That's exactly how you do this. So you can see that we broke below this trend line right here, and we also made a retest of this trend line. So if you can scale down to like the 4 hours time frame, let's scale down to the 4 hours time. You understand what I'm talking about? So break of the trend line, a retest, just a slight retest right here. Can you see that right here? This is a massive break that we're talking about on the daily time frame. And can you see what price did? Price traded to the upside, make a slight, not really but a slight retest of the trend line, and we are seeing somewhat bearish momentum just consolidating, by the way, and you can see what bearish momentum, price action to the downside. You can literally see that playing out. But what I feel is I still feel that price is going to make a retest of this trend line. Price is still going to make a retest of this trend line. Then we can see what bearish momentum to the downside, probably to this trend line right here. So touch of the trend line, probably to this trend line that is right here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this trend line right here, can you see that right there? Right, so that trend line. So I feel price is going to make a retest of that zone, that spike to that trend line zone. Then we can see somewhat bearish, massive, not really massive per se, bearish price action to the downside to this zone right here, 0.646 zone, 46 cents, 0.46 cents zone right here. Can you see that? Right, so that's the amount that I'm talking about. So price action to that zone, then from there we can I'm going to come on here again to talk a little bit about what XRP is going to do. You get the point. So we need to see price action to the zone before we can actually decide the next point of target. Very, very important. Whether you want to consolidate a bit, you get the point, right? You can consolidate right here. Price can consolidate right here. Then probably we can see what a push to the upside. And just so you know, that's exactly what I was expecting for Bitcoin to do, pump to the upside to 26k. Was it 26k or 28k? I think that's 28k if I'm not mistaken, or 26k, as the case may be. I made that prediction before. I'm not sleeping on it. I still feel, what happened to Bitcoin, that's serious, bro. That's serious. You remember what happened to Bitcoin. So, BlackRock effect, that's what most of the people are attributing that, massive tank to the downside. But from price action standpoint, we're expecting Bitcoin to go to, I think, 26 or 28k mark or so. I made that prediction, and you can go watch that out. All those predictions are on my YouTube channel. So I feel this is exactly what XRP is going to do. Top down, I know top down analysis perspective is facing bearish, but we can see some massive bullish move to the upside. So let's see what price action is going to tell us. But anything that will make XRP to pump to the upside, let me give you a bias again. So it can be both ways. Price action can be both ways. So if we break above this trend line right here, and close above it, then I feel XRP is going to continue the move. It's going to keep pumping to the upside. So if you can see what, let me tell you this, I've seen how price action has worked, in the years, so I'm going to give you what, a very, very simple approach for you to follow so that you understand how this thing works right here. So we actually see what a pump candle close above this trend line. You get the point, right? So anything that will make price close above this trend line right here and this resistance bar, ladies and gentlemen, we are bullish. And at this point right here, can you see that point? So this is the point that price has held for significantly for a very, very long time right here. Let me show you this. Price has held. Look at this point. Price has used this point as a resistance point. You get the point, right? And you saw price reacted to this point with tank to the downside. So anything that will make price to close above this 54 cents zone, ladies and gentlemen, we are pumping to the upside again, and that is what pretty simple to do, right? Can you see the right there? Remember my bias, remember my bias. Price, bullish price action, close above 0.54 zone on the weekly time frame. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back up again. We are back up again, and XRP is going to pump to the upside, ladies and gentlemen. And I can't overemphasize this. So we can see what price action touching this trend line, then tank to the downside. Bullish price action to the upside. I think that would be better. You buying XRP as a lower price so that you can scale in, and maximize your profit. I feel that's better, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm smart. If you like what I do, definitely stick around. Comment on this video, share this video, like this video, and I'm smart. Definitely going to see you on the next one. Peace out and stay safe out there.